It was a dream come true. Phillies fan Andrew Feltwell caught a home run ball off the bat of Harrison Bader.
September 5th, 2025, Lone Depot Park, Miami. A Friday night game between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Miami Marlins. The stands are buzzing, the energy wild. It's the bottom of the third inning when Harrison Bader cracks the ball into the outfield, sending a home run soaring into history.
Moments later, foul play, and it wasn't on the field.
That ball hit the fan.
Another Phillies fan stopping over to the Feltwell family, startling them.
The ball lands with Drew Feltwell, a father celebrating his son Lincoln's birthday. Dad hands it straight to the boy. A perfect, once-in-a-lifetime gift. The crowd cheers, cameras lock on, and then it happens. Out of nowhere, a woman storms over.
You can see in this now viral video the woman screaming, claiming the ball was hers to take.
She's not smiling, she's not congratulating, she's demanding. She points, argues, and insists that the ball is hers. The father hesitates, the boy clutches the souvenir, but the woman won't let up. Fans start booing. The tension is unbearable. On live broadcast, you can hear the shift in the crowd, the disbelief as a grown woman wages war with a kid. Finally, under pressure, the father hands it over. Lincoln's hands go empty. His face drops. His birthday dream stolen in seconds. That's when the nickname was born, Phillies Karen. It was instant outrage. Social media blew up. Clips went viral on X, TikTok, Instagram.
I just want her to go away, and that's how we got her to go away.
Andrew handing her the ball as she storms off.
Even ESPN's Sports Center replayed the footage with anchors openly mocking her, saying, "No class." No shame sports writers from USA Today and New York Post piled on, dubbing her the new villain of baseball. Fans compared the moment to the US Open hat-snatching fiasco just days earlier, where Polish CEO Piotr Szczerek ripped a signed cap from a boy after Kamil Matrzak's upset win. First a CEO, now a so-called Karen. Two back-to-back scandals where adults robbed kids of joy. And if that wasn't bad enough, this woman didn't just walk away quietly.
I didn't like the Karen part of it, but I did almost appreciate the Philliness of her situation.
As the booing rained down, she flipped off the crowd. Thousands of witnesses, cameras zoomed in. The arrogance was caught in high definition. She wasn't embarrassed, she was smug. That's why this hit a nerve. Fans don't forgive grown adults humiliating kids. They see it as a line you don't cross. And Phillies Karen crossed it with both feet. So tell me, what do you think? Should Phillies Karen be banned from MLB games for life, or is the internet going too far? Drop your take in the comments. I want to hear your outrage.
Now look at this argument right here. Now she just grabbed it and went and walked out like, yeah, I did that. All right, so the guy grabs it and takes it over to his son right there.
By the next morning, September 6th, Phillies Karen wasn't just a woman at a ballpark. She was the headline. Clips spread faster than the game score. Outlets from People magazine to The Guardian ran stories. Woman steals kid's birthday ball, the kind of headline that writes itself. And the internet detectives went to work. They zoomed in on faces, combed through LinkedIn, doxed the wrong people. Cheryl Richardson Wagner, a Boston woman, had to post a furious denial, saying she wasn't even at the game.
And I know once they find her, she's probably going to try to play victim and say, I didn't mean to, I'm so sorry. Ma'am, it is too late for all that.
Another woman, Leslie Ann Kravitz, was falsely accused and had her name plastered across forums. A school district in New Jersey had to issue a statement denying that any of their staff were Phillies Karen.
Lincoln. But a woman confronted Drew, grabbing his arm, demanding the ball, and Feltwell told our Christian Benavidez that giving up the ball was worth much more than the souvenir.
Innocent people were collateral damage in the internet's hunt for blood. But the real Phillies Karen? Still unnamed, still silent, no statement, no apology. She walked into infamy and vanished. Compare that to the US Open. Piotr Szczerek couldn't escape. His name, his wife Anna, his company Drogbrook, all exposed within hours. He apologized, returned the hat, and still faced humiliation. But Phillies Karen? She's a ghost. And fans are furious that she hasn't faced the same spotlight. And this isn't just about a ball. This was Lincoln's 9th birthday, a memory he should have carried forever. Instead, the moment turned into a scandal. His father, Drew, admitted later he only gave it up because he didn't want things to escalate in front of his son.
The woman in the video has not been identified. There is, however, at least one company offering her $5,000 to return the ball.
That's the part fans can't stomach. A father forced into surrender, a boy robbed, and a Karen strutting away smug. Even famous athletes weighed in. Eugenie Bouchard, the tennis star, tweeted JAIL in all caps, referencing both this and the Sterek hat scandal. Commentators called it a pattern, entitlement on full display at America's biggest sports events. And fans agreed. The hashtags #Phillies Karen and #NoClass went global within hours. This is what outrage looks like in 2025. It doesn't matter if she's identified or not.
There was no argument in the beginning, just a lot of curse words and that's my ball.
Rather than escalate the situation, Drew Feltwell handed her the ball.
The internet already decided her fate. She's guilty. She's the villain. And no PR team in the world can spin that away. September 7th, 2025. While the Phillies were back on the field, Phillies Karen was still dominating headlines. Fans weren't talking about the score, they were talking about her. Clips of her smirk, clips of her finger to the crowd, memes casting her as the Karen of baseball. The booing soundtracked TikToks. The story eclipsed the game itself. But here's where the redemption arc hit. The Miami Marlins staff stepped in. They gave Lincoln a team goodie bag that night to soften the blow. Then Harrison Bader, the Phillies star who hit the home run, tracked him down the next day. He gave Lincoln a signed bat, took photos, and made his birthday special again. A small act of kindness that washed away some of the bitterness. Fans applauded Bader, calling him the hero Karen tried to erase.
Lincoln Feltwell made out okay, getting a present from the Marlins.
Still, the damage was done. Karen didn't just rob a kid of a ball. She robbed thousands of fans of their faith in simple decency. Commentators noted the irony. In the same week, Europe was buzzing about the US Open's hat thief. America crowned its own villain. 2 sports, 2 kids, 2 selfish adults, and one internet ready to torch them both. This is what makes Phillies Karen bigger than just a viral clip. She became the symbol of sports entitlement, the reminder that cameras are everywhere, and the proof that fans will not let selfishness slide. People don't just remember the ball, they remember the look on Lincoln's face. They remember the boos. They remember the middle finger. And that's the twisted beauty of viral scandal. Karen may never be named, she may never apologize, she may never face MLB punishment, but she's already sentenced in the court of public opinion, forever branded as the woman who stole a kid's dream, caught on camera. For Lincoln, the day ended with a signed bat and internet fame. For Phillies Karen, it ended with boos echoing behind her and millions calling her out. That's the scandal, that's the story, that's the shame.